Hello, hello everyone. How are we doing today? Oh my goodness, it's been a while. First off, straight off the bat, I'm sick. Definitely sick. A little bit in my throat. So I'm not going to be at tip-top shape. Not really going to be able to speak in my usual alluring timbre of a voice. But it's feeling good enough to stream, so I just wanted to turn it on and say hello. So yeah, first off, just wanted to say that. Please excuse me. I'm gonna be sound a little weird, but how are we doing? Sound a little different? Yeah, my throat's a little weak. I got my cough drops, which actually, it's the cough drops that are, or I don't know if they count as cough drops, but that care package, the Christmas present Dreamy sent over, where all you other operatives were sending me gifts. You sent me this herbal candy, which, oh my god, I sound so, wow, I haven't really been talking. You know, I have no one to talk to, except like my mom that I saw, mom and dad this weekend, but oh man, I didn't realize my voice is so weak, it's hard to project myself. But yeah, how we doing, guys? A little sick, caught a little flu. Well, you know, the thing is, remember earlier in the week, I forget what we were streaming, but I remember Leafy came in here and I was like, oh yeah, I'm kind of congested. It almost feels like I'm sick, but I'm not sick. Remember, like, you always gotta listen to your body, because if you think back to the beginning of the week, wasn't I saying stuff like that? I was saying like, man, I feel a little more congested, I feel whatever, and then we would do the next stream and then I would be like, yeah, I don't know guys, my nose is gonna whatever, and then I got sick, so I guess it was lingering. Lucario, hello. Definitely feeling better, feeling a little better, but yeah, sorry we had to switch up the schedule so much. I had to cancel that stream. But I'm here, CaspurrCatacini, the one and only. So we were supposed to do Pikmin 4 today, but you know, I'm just feeling it. Wow, I sound like what is this voice? It sounds so weird. Mon, thank you so much for the 3 months. Sending some of my healthy energy so you can stream. Your cough drop addiction is out of hand. I have been popping these things like candy. Zila, thank you for the 5 months. And Plarks, thanks for the membership. Welcome. You sound white. Catacini is an Italian name. Tortol. Hi Caspurr, I've been gone for 2 weeks now. Yeah, something's going around. My friend was saying that too. Saying that his customers at the place he works at said a lot of sick people have been coming through. Emery, thanks for the membership. Welcome. Sinsire, thanks for the membership as well. Welcome to personnel. Is this the E-Daddy voice you keep talking about? No. No, my E-Daddy voices would be something like hop on Valorant. Wait, I guess that is. Yeah, sure, why not? Sheila, and thanks for the Prime sub as well. Any Plush, thanks for the super chat. Congrats on the lore art for Nimi Nightmare. Get some rest though. That's right. Okay, funnily enough, guys, I'm playing Marvel Rivals, and yesterday I'm playing Marvel Rivals, and I'm playing with Dobie, playing Marvel Rivals. And I'm just like, hey Dobie, you know, I'm just kind of sick. Whatever. And then I'm playing with him, and he goes, Caspurr, well, this was actually really surprising because you guys know Dobie, we collabed that one time. Definitely a newer friend of mine. But Dobie goes, did you do this video for Nimi? And I go, what? And I was like, oh my god, I wasn't even, I had remembered the time. I didn't even realize, and I was like, oh my god, is that happening right now? Well, first off, I was like, how did you even know that? You know, I think my viewers wouldn't recognize my art, but I was like, I can't believe that Dobie recognized my art. Is it iconic? I guess so. I did have a few of you guys message me. I know Big Ham was like, hey. And I was like, hey you, hey Hammy, I'll turn you into Big Spam. No, I'm just kidding. Big Ham was like, you did this art, didn't you? And I was like, oh. I saw some of you guys too in the Caspurr. Let me take a sip. Well, yeah, it was fun. It was fun to do. Yes. If you didn't know, I had the wonderful opportunity to make the lore video. Write in, I don't know what you call it, produce, make the lore video for Nimi Nightmare's debut. Definitely the line art. Yeah, people, I saw on my Discord, you guys were saying there's like a classic Caspurr cross-hatching. Gia.jpeg, thanks for the super chat. Boss man, when I saw your recent lore video credit, gotta admit, it made me super emotional. Oh, that's sweet. Witness my comment. That's very sweet. Witness my comment, Yoshi. Is immensely proud of you, Cat. Thank you. It sounds like I'm crying. I'm just, my throat's just really, I'm really out of breath. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really glad people liked it. It was, you know, I feel there's a monopoly on VTuber lore videos. So when I was asked, I was like, oh, yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to. So I'm glad you guys liked it. It's scary. It's scary because I was like, you know, Nimi's debut is such a big deal. And, you know, for me, I was like, the lore video is going to be like, I assumed at the time, now I know that it's how it turned out. Because that's how usually, the lore video usually goes first, right? And I was like, this is a big deal. Because this is like the first thing that people are going to watch, right? When the stream starts. So I wanted to make sure that we had the right interpretation of how Nimi wanted to kind of set the stage and portray herself. The Bionicle confirmed it. God, bring back Bionicles. I'm not gonna pay $500 to make like a big boot out of Lego or whatever it is, whatever they're selling. $1,000 rocket ship, but it's made out of Lego. Who's buying that? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't plan out anything I really wanted to say about it. I was just thankful for the opportunity, and I definitely was a little bit of scope creep. Initially, it was supposed to be very similar to my lore animatic. It was definitely supposed to be an animatic at first, and yeah, we didn't have we didn't have the most time, and not the biggest timeline. So, well, I don't know. Maybe Nimi was like, we don't have a lot of time. Who's the best person to deal with a time crunch for an entire animated lore video? Who saves his projects for the night before? Oh, yeah, CaspurrCatacini. Okay, but I did not this time around. I actually gave myself time ahead. But it was fun. It was fun. It was interesting to, because I usually do this kind of stuff for myself. This is the first time I've really done anything of the sorts for another person. So it's very, I think I tried harder because I was like, with me, I look at the clock and I'm like, oh god, it's 1 a.m. Fuck it, whatever. But I was like, I don't know how many people are gonna see this. Like 7,000 people. Oh, I gotta make sure it's good. It's like 70,000 people, and I was like, oh shit, good thing I didn't procrastinate this thing. Dreamy, thanks for the super chat. You cooked. We're also proud of you, Boss Neon, and get well soon. Oh, thank you, Dreamy. Thank you. The napkin. Yeah, well, so the idea was the premise was Nimi's. She had this premise of she wanted it to be like you're watching a TV. And then from there, and she knew she wanted it to be like a animal documentary parody. But the commercials, I was like, well, so there's she was like that part with the napkin, it's a parody of like OxyClean, remember? Billy Mays here with a new it's Billy Mays, but the product, I was like, remember the ShamWow? I think that guy ended up going to jail. But the ShamWow, it just soaks up everything. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if it was just the opposite, where it was like, not only is it worse than ShamWow, it's just worse than like a napkin. And so you got the Nimi napkin. It has 1/4 1/4 the absorb. It's funny because I was like, hey, Pink Turtleneck, thanks for the super chat. The moment the Chibi Nimi came up, I immediately used your art style. Congrats on the project. Here's more to come. Here's to more to come. Pink, thank you so much. Well, she said she wanted something like funny. Well, initially I was like, ooh, I don't know if like, you know, because I'm thinking like, all the stuff I do for myself is really wacky, right? Really wacky slapstick. Initially I was like, lore video for you. I was like, you know, because usually VTuber lore videos are very like serious, right? And kind of this, they all try to be this like kind of avant-garde kind of thing, really put a spotlight. And I was like, oh, I don't really know. But she was like, no, you know, I want it to be kind of like a comedic thing. And I was like, really? Because I mean, it makes sense to you guys, not because you saw it, right? You saw it unfold and like how she wanted to present herself. It makes sense, right? But you got to understand that didn't exist when I was first brought on for the project. You understand what I mean? Like, I didn't have that, like that Nimi nightmare like didn't exist, because I was like what, like you know what I mean? I'm like, what kind of like, I don't know, like serious kind of, you know. But she was like, no, I want it to be like really funny. I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. So I gave it my best shot. I'm glad I did. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna do that anytime soon for anybody. That was a lot of work. It's better than my own lore video. Well, because that's the thing, you know, I was like, oh, this isn't the most time. And she was like, no, like, she said, I saw your lore video, just something like that, you know, just kind of straightforward, punchy, animatic. And I was like, oh, okay. That's not what happened, though. Yeah, I mean, if you've seen my lore video, that's not what, not anywhere close to what we ended up with. Foss, thanks for the 2 months. Good job on the lore video. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It was very sweet. Ginon, thank you for the super chat. I saw the line thickness on the first. My line thickness. You, good work. Thank you, guys. It was fun. I will say, I'm not drawing Nimi Nightmare anytime soon. I drew this little chibi, little Baku chibi. So color dropping, the dark green skin tone, beige hair, white, dark green skin tone, beige hair. I drew so many little chibi Nimis. Never again. That, all right, time to try. And then draw I had like a system of min-maxing the quickest way to draw chibi Nimi. Start with the cheeks, then do this, hair. It was great. The voice actor too. Excuse me. Oh, Sinsight, thanks for the 4 months. Beautiful job though, thank you. Well, when she sent me the voice recording, and I started listening to it, and I was like, okay, there we go. And it all like came together. It was just like, oh, perfect. And I just knew immediately like the kind of vibe and stuff. Tim W. No, it was fun. Except, oh man, yeah, so I got sick. I mean, I don't go anywhere except to the grocery store, the gym, and to pick up food at restaurants, right? I must have gotten sick at the gym. You know, it's really ironic because this past week, I'm literally at the gym, and I saw they have like these little hand towels and this little squirt bottle of cleaner that you can wipe down the gym equipment with. They're like these little towels that are like the size of a napkin. The Nimi napkin. No, just kidding. And I saw a guy, he picked up the towel, and because I'm on the treadmill and I'm kind of just looking, the treadmills are like up above, and so I can look down. I saw the guy grab it, this old dude. I kid you not, this was like a week ago. He grabbed it, he coughed into the towel. He put the towel up to his mouth, he coughed into it, and then he sprayed the thing and wiped it down, and I was like, hell no. First of all, disgusting. What the hell are you doing? It's always the old guys too. I never see like an old lady doing some disgusting shit, or like people my age, they're just there, they're working out. It's always the old dudes that are doing some gross ass shit, or they're coughing with their mouth open. Like, I don't know why. But I saw that, and so I was like, I went out of my way to get like, not use those towels and to spray down the stuff extra, and I still got sick. So there we go. The guy in my workplace who just coughed the wettest cough. Dude, I don't know what happened. Whatever happened to some common courtesy, right? Wow, Firebear, thanks for the 10 gifted memberships. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, they just don't give a frick. But so in Nimi's lore video, it was like, I kid you not, 99.98% done, right? 2 days ago, I just need to draw 3 things. But 2 days ago, I wake up and I'm like, okay, I just need to work like barely an hour today. Finish that up. It's going to be great. I wake up and I'm kind of like, It was the day after we did that Viva Pinata stream, right? Remember during that night, what was I saying about my throat? I was like, oh guys, I've been screaming too much or talking too much. I need to get like a humidifier. My throat's fit. Next day, I got sick, right? Your body knows. But the thing is, I was like, oh man, my throat's not doing too well. And I was like, oh, it must, like, my dumbass, it must have been the Viva Pinata stream I did last night. Whatever. And I get ready for the gym. Now I'm still feeling okay. My body doesn't feel anything. Just kind of this little, not even a sore throat, just kind of this ball in the back of my throat. And it's like, nice. And classic move. I feel I always do this. I must have slept with my mouth open. Which is like, clearly not. Like, when have I ever done that and not just gotten sick immediately after? And so I'm at the gym, I'm working out with my friends, and I go, guys, something's not right. That's what I said. I don't know. I don't feel right. And they're like, uh-oh. And I go, am I sick? I don't really feel sick. They're like, well, how do you feel? I feel okay. You know, I'm a little throat, so I don't really. And then we did the work, and I was like, you know what, guys, I'm gonna go home early, just play it safe, because we got a lot to do this weekend. And I go home, still feeling okay. I sit down to finish this, like, literally last 2 drawings, and the fever spikes, body aches, and it was like Inception. it was like what should have been barely 45 minutes of work was just stretched out to like 4 hours because I was just like, my brain was overheating. And I was like, I can't not finish this. Finished it up, shipped it off, and I survived. Okay, but here's the thing. My cousin messages me the same day. Hey, can your nephew, she goes, do you have an extra Switch controller or a PS5 controller? Because my nephew is gonna go to a party. He's like a little kid, and he doesn't have, they said to bring your own, right? And I'm looking, and I was like, and little nephew, you know, I'm not like that close with them, but it's like this, I imagine it's like the same way my own aunt or uncle kind of looked after me. I was like, oh man, you know, like, he doesn't have like his parents around all the time, right? So I was like, ah, man, okay, I gotta look out for this little kid. I'm like, yeah, of course, I'll come drop it off, right? And then I didn't want to be like, oh, sorry. See, the things we do for these little fucking kids, I swear. I didn't want to be like, oh, I got sick, I can't, you know, I can't. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Drove in the car, dropped it off. It was like, God. You ever watch Dunkirk, Christopher Nolan? You know Tom Hardy's character in Dunkirk? He runs out of, his gasoline meter like kind of runs out, and he's just kind of like, he's running on fumes. That was me. I was just like trying my hardest to like not, well, the thing, I had my faculties about me, but like that first day I started getting sick, what was really hitting me was like my bladder control. I had to pee every 2 minutes. And so driving, I was fine to drive, but it was because I had to like pee constantly. So it was like Dunkirk, except it was, instead of Tom Hardy driving a World War II plane, it was CaspurrCatacini, and he's pissing himself. And the thing is, I got there, first of all, I'm like, I'm never gonna see this goddamn Switch controller ever again. My nephew's gonna take this Switch Pro controller, and I gave him the Joy-Cons too, because I didn't know which one he was gonna need, to this fucking birthday party with 1,000 other kids, alright? And I'm never gonna see this goddamn thing again. Great, fine, whatever. But I want the kid to have a good time, right? So it's like, go ahead, take it. Never gonna see those things again. And then I get in the car and I go, oh man. I didn't want to use the bathroom there because I'm sick. I don't want to get the kids sick. What do I do? Because I had to make a decision. I thought maybe I could pull into a boba store, order a boba, use the bathroom. Or I try to hold it in, make it home. Maybe I shouldn't admit this, but yeah, I pissed my pants a little bit. What can I say? It is what it is. Just a little bit. It is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you piss yourself. I don't know. I'm sick. I was sick. Okay? Riori, thanks for super chat. Hi, boss. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, thank you. It's my birthday today. Hey, it's your birthday. Can I get a happy birthday? Riori, happy birthday. I'm sorry I'm so sick. Can't give you a proper happy birthday greeting, but hope you have a good birthday today. You will not get this info out of me, bro. Listen, when you stream, listen, guys, when you're a streamer, especially this past week, I streamed 7 hours almost every day. Not today. You're desperate for something to talk about. And especially since I got sick, what have I been doing? Nothing. I've just been at home drinking soup. What happened recently? Well, I pissed myself the other day. I guess I gotta talk about that. No chat on screen? Ah, that. I forgot. I forgot to do that. I'm gonna have to make do today. Won't be streaming for too long today anyways, because ooh. Some tea. Oh man, I'm really not a tea person. But what's a good tea to be drinking with a little bit of a flu, a little bit of a sore throat? Oh no, there's stream delay? No, there shouldn't be today. Lumafall, thanks for the 5 months. Thank you for keeping us informed. Hope you feel better. Thank you. It's my duty as your streamer. Peppermint. Throat coat. Chai. Ginger. Ginger tea. Honey ginger. Ginger. Massive Yog. Thanks for the membership. Welcome. Welcome. Honey citron. I have honey citron. I have that. Avocado. What the crap? What, you just put the avocado in? Like, you scoop the green parts of the avocado, you throw. Ew. Liz, thanks for the 5 months, Liz. Congrats on the amazing art, Mr. Wet Pants. Oh, come on, guys. I wasn't like choking. I'm a grown adult. I have the capacity to like. I'm not like, oh man, look, it's going. It wasn't like all over the place. Come on. Big Ham, speaking of the debut, Big Ham also. Firebear, thanks for the 5 months. Congrats on completing the lore video. It was amazing. Hope you feel better soon, boss. Thank you. Very kind of you. I'm glad people liked it. I was really relieved. I think I was just so stressed out and working down to the wire that I didn't even get the chance to even think about the reception. Like, that's not even something I was even thinking about, because I was like, oh crap, we don't have, like, I was just, we're running out of time, work, gotta draw. And then I got sick, so I wasn't even like stressed out. Like, I couldn't even think about the actual, you know, when it was actually time for the debut, I was just out cold, playing Marvel Rivals, just all loopy. Zuppa Main, thanks for the membership. Welcome to personnel. Thank you. Relieved. Oh, come on. How long did that take? Oh god, 4 weeks? Basically, for the past month, whenever I come on stream, it's like I talk about my day, right? Going to the gym. I would wake up. That's why I've been waking up so early. That it helps. It helps to have something to do. Kami, thank you for the 5 months. Get well soon. Thank you, Kami. Welcome back. I think I'd go to the gym, immediately get home, and I'd be working on that drawing until it was time for stream. Was the commercial bit your idea? I can't remember. No, I think Nimi knew that she wanted it to like be a television program, that it needed to like cut to something else. But I wrote the script, so I came up with like the actual commercial. I think what was surprising to me was I was listening to the voice actor for it, the narrator, and it was really weird to hear someone else speak my words, because I wrote the script, right? And it had a little bit of my isms that I didn't even realize, because in the beginning of the video, he goes, a breadth of wildlife that you couldn't even possibly begin to imagine. And I was like, wait, what the? I say that a lot. You can't even possibly imagine, or something like that. I forget what the line is, but there's like a part there that I was like, huh? I didn't even realize I had done that. Ellen, Ellen Frost, sorry. Thank you for the membership, Ellen. Welcome to personnel. More VTuber as Bionicle OCs. Okay, that was that was my own doing. I was like, the line is like DeviantArt OCs, and I was like, I drew from personal experience. When I was younger, I posted DeviantArt OCs of sexy Bionicle Gajinkas on DeviantArt. That's true. That didn't come out of nowhere. Can you ever show us them? You're sick. No. Oh wow, can we see it? I don't have those. Also, there's multiple. You think that that's like a niche thing? You're not going to be able to find it because there's a community of sexy Bionicle Kajinka artists. Did she ask for it? No, I wrote the script first and then I gave it to her to review. She didn't say anything about it. I don't know if she... I wonder what she... I never brought it up. I don't know if she like knew what a Bionicle was, because the part's in there because she needed to review it, right? And she was like, okay, that's good. And I was like, okay, I guess she's like, I guess it's good. I mean, she said it's good. So like, I don't know what she was thinking. She was like, DeviantArt OC Bionicle. I don't know if she was just like trusting my instinct that I wouldn't do something weird or crazy, or if she was like, oh yeah, Bionicle, that's cool. I didn't ask her. But of course, who doesn't know what Bionicle is? When all you gotta keep it strong, move along, move along. So good. Bionicle's so cool. Then they started to do the factory heroes thing with they were like medieval knights. That's when it all went downhill. What were they called? Factory heroes? Hero Factory? That shit was garbage. What were they thinking? They're like, oh, we stopped making Bionicles because Bionicles died. Well, of course it died. You started to make them all shitty. Hero Factory. What the hell is that? Sea Monster ones? I liked, man. I like the Rolly Boys. They're round and they had the brains in their little flippy heads. Creeps of the Deep. Oh, Bionicle. You don't know what a Bionicle is? They're like these action figures that from Lego. And you build them. Man, it's actually kind of hard to describe Bionicles. The Borok. Yep. All 6 of the Rolly. It was cool because the container was like part of the lore. Because the cinematic trailers, they're like these bugs and they have cocoons, and so the cylinder that you bought the toys in were those cocoons. It was super cool. Golden Bionicle Jesus, I had that guy. Mask of Light. He had like a motorcycle, right? Yep. I had one of those. My favorite gen of the God, what were they called? Were they the Toa? Matanui needs its Toa. Was the ones with the disc shooters. That was my favorite generation of Bionicles. They had the little plastic disc, and you pinch the thing and it shoots. Can't wait for the Caspurr in a capsule. Huh? First gen? No, 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 no. The first gen had the twisty arms. They had the twisty arms. You spin the gear in the back and they go like this. They had a scorpion thing that shot the little marbles. That was the bad guys. I never read the Bionicle comics, but I watched the movies. The little Shrek toenail heads. That's a good way to describe those. They're mushy. I like the brains. The little Shrek toenail heads. Yes, they're like little Shrek toenail heads, and they're soft and kind of squishy. I like those too. I used to skip class in middle school to build Bionicles in the supply closet. Metro Nui needs your help. Lower your IQ points to build the Mask of Light. Yeah, sorry about canceling Pikmin 4 today. Gonna have to reschedule. Probably next week. Remind me what we said we would do next week. Can't remember. My short-term memory got dumped when I got sick. I'm sorry, I'm here. I had to watch 200 ads about marbles. What are you talking about? You got a lot of marble ads? That's Twitch for you, huh? Dreamy! Dreamy, thanks for the gifted sub. Thank you so much, Dreamy. How far? Oh man, I have not been able to read past. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I gotta finish this book. I'm still on chapter 14. Toasty, thank you for the membership. Welcome to personnel. Is that a chow? Is your profile picture, Toasty? I'm looking forward to the Sonic-thon. It's coming. 4 months? 5 months? It's gonna be here. Skylimit, thanks for the 5 months as well. Hello boss, get well soon. Love the lore vid you worked on. Also bring back Bionicles. Bring back Bionicles. Would you buy them? I don't think I would. Well, see that I'm an adult now. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'll buy some in solidarity. Like, fight the power. Like, I'll buy some. Alright, I'm gonna take this sore throat coating spray. I hate this stuff. Disgusting. Didn't they try to bring them back? What? No, I would have heard about this. My sources told me nothing. You sound like that pufferfish. The thing is, if you were force feeding me carrots, I'd probably make the same sound. So I don't blame that poor pufferfish. Oh, sorry, it's CaspurrCatacini dying ASMR. Wasn't force feeding, the pufferfish was biting in defense to the intruding carrot, if anything. What? That sounds like force feeding. G2 launched and concluded some. What? What are you talking about? No. Well, I remember. Okay, 2016, that's like 9 years ago. Giggle. I'm still thinking about when your little Viva Pinata died. It was tragic. Were you here? But Dreamy proceeded to die as well. And then Rai ran away. Po Hot too. Was he the one where his body was flipped upside down? He had a big thick, he was thick, and he kicked with his legs. That was cool. If you fed us yummy, I did. I gave you the happy candy. Would you ever play Desert Bus? What is that? Did you ever have the Bionicle Dream Caspurr? That's scary. What are you talking about? You're scaring me. What are you talking about? You sound haggard. Yo, Wizard Harry. I'm Hagrid. He didn't have the dream? What the? It's a dream where you go to the store and the toys are still in the... Oh my... I was so young, but the video game section in Toys R Us, that's heaven. The vibes, immaculate. The displays, it was sectioned off. You guys remember? Immaculate. And the Bionicles. Oh, it's really like the worst part about it is that we didn't really appreciate. Imagine going to the store and the shelves are so stocked. Because these days I go to Target and I go to the toy aisle and it's like Ryan's toys reviews, big egg, gotcha egg, gambling for babies, a big egg with Ryan toy reviews, and then the Mr. Beast mystery box set. Get a piece of shit for $29.99. Back then, Toys R Us, you go and it was immaculate. The shelves with all the Bionicles. When they announced Toys R Us was closing, me and my friend, we actually went on a road trip to visit as many Toys R Us's as we could, which only amounted to like 2 because we didn't want to go cross country to find Bionicles. And we did, but it was like the crappy new Bionicles that were like had less pieces and they were just crappier. Deji, thanks for the 4 months. Toys R Us was amazing back in the day. It was something to behold. Thank you for the 4 months. Doesn't Toys R Us still exist? No. Only time I ever saw a real Bionicle was from a shady guy in the metro. I think he stole it and was reselling it. Maybe also drugs. That's the first time you ever saw a real Bionicle? Toys R Us exists in Macy's. What? Is it the same? Do they still have the giraffe? The giraffes. Are there peanuts? I'm not really sure. A vestigial remnant? Yeah. Happy Vainglory, thanks for the 5 months. Hope you feel better soon, boss. Been recovering myself. Also, Bionicles and Toys R Us best combo. Yeah. Take us back. But they didn't have VTubers back then, so maybe it's the cumulative sacrifice that mankind had to make. You had to give up Toys R Us, and now you can watch CaspurrCatacini, so worth? Nope. The bad ending. What if I was like a Bionicle though? You could twist my little knob in my back and it makes my arms move. Let's not compare two goats. You'd be the weakest one? That's not fair because I'm sick. I'm sick right now. Oh man, I didn't think I'd be this winded. Actually, you're not gonna trick me into twisting your knob. Hey, you see that back there? Give that a little spin, why don't you? Who knows what will happen? Come on, it's plastic. It's a plastic gear. How bad could it be? Oh my god, you got... Hold on. What did you say? Don't know if you remember him, but I got Nocturne recently. He's, the underwater one, right? I do remember him. He's cool. He's not gonna make it, is he? Oh, well, I was actually hoping to bounce back and start streaming up again. I thought, you know, today I'd cut it short and then kind of rebuild my stamina, but I'm actually really surprised how winded I am. So I might take tomorrow off again. Try to come back Monday. I'm weak. I'm a weak person, I'll admit. I get sick easily and it knocks me on my ass. Bionicles bring back a bad memory of mine, giving a kid a raffle ticket for an after-school program because he forgot his at home. He ended up winning a Bionicle with the ticket I gave him. No! We're gonna have to find this guy. That was nice of you, though. You have a kind heart. Say no to sickness. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna go to that gym anymore. Or at least go very rarely. Or at night. I might start going at night. Because in the morning, all the old guys go. And the old guys are just disgusting. They just don't give a crap. They don't care what anyone thinks about them. They all drive their stupid F-150 white trucks with the head beams set to interstellar brightness levels, and they're just hacking up along. Didn't you tell us that you have a weak immune system because your mother experimented with you or something? Okay, hold on. Let me clarify what that means. Okay, so my mother, I got sick a little while back and I was at my mother's and she told a story. Oh, this was yeah, hold on, wait, was this Thanksgiving? No, it's before that. She goes, yeah, I regret raising you like I did, is what she said. And this is the first time I was hearing this, but she was telling me and my friends, she said, when you were a baby, we traveled a lot. We traveled around Asia a lot because of my dad's job. I lived in Hong Kong, Korea, Shanghai, Taiwan, traveling back and forth. And she was scared I would get sick because, you know, water is different. You know, your body gets used to the local cuisine, and the water is the main thing she was worried about, the water. And so she said, in my formative years, she would only buy and give me bottled Evian water as a baby. And not only that, any sort of utensil I used, or dish or bottle, she would not wash and rinse out with the sink water. She would use bottled Evian water to wash the plates and cutlery that I used. But she said she regrets it because, yes, it did keep me from getting sick, but she thinks that she raised like a bubble boy that was not exposed to the germs of a normal baby, and now I have like a weak immune system because of it. That's what she said. And I was like, what the hell? And this is separately, I did a water taste test a long time ago, and without knowing the story, my favorite water was Evian. She imbued my body, my DNA with Evian water. That's my favorite water. More than Fiji. More than Fiji. This reminds me of a video I saw where a cat will only drink expensive bottled water. I mean, that's pretty good though. Can we blame her? There's plenty of other germs besides water germs. Well, I was kind of a freak. My I wouldn't describe myself currently as having OCD or being a hypochondriac, but when I was younger, apparently I was a freak. I would only touch things with my elbows because my mom said I would freak out if my hands got dirty or sticky. So imagine me as like a baby crouched on the floor, like using my elbows to pet dogs and shit. And my younger brother, he would try to play with me, but he was always so sticky that I would beat the crap out of him because he would always come at me with his sticky hands. Why is his hand so sticky? Where is he? What is he doing that his hands are so sticky? And I would freak out. Do you have the tism? Perhaps a touch. Why are you being? I was a kid. I had no control of my emotional faculties. Is that why you're sick? Yeah, I'm paying the price because now I'm a bubble boy. Maybe I should have let him touch me so I could be exposed to the germs. Because maybe he's sticky because he's out there. The thing is, he's my younger brother, so I think when my mom had him, she was like, I'm over it. You know, like, I don't need to... They're fine. Like, he's not gonna, like, expire. Like, just let the kid run free. And so he was like... He was free pasture. With the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle goop on his hands. And the part that would always annoy me is when we played video games together. When he took the controller and he gave it back to me. Sticky! How? Johan, hi Caspurr. I see the other day the animated video you made for a debut. It was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice of you to stop by and say that. Thank you. Is his immune system better? Yeah. I would say so. Well, me and my brother... Oh, I'm not long for this world. We have sweaty palms, sweaty hands. So it's like stuff will stick to it more than an average baby's hands because our hands are sweat glands. More than an average baby. Tamiflu? I need to get some. I haven't gotten prescribed yet. That's what I usually ask for. But I've just been so busy. I usually call in to the teledoc, which if you don't know about that, I don't know if they have it everywhere, but that has saved my butt so many times. I don't know if you remember last year I went to Japan and I got really sick? And this is the same thing. I feel the same exact ways when I got sick last year when I went to Japan. I guess something's going around. Babies are nasty. Why are their nails so sharp? I don't know why they... Is that why they put those mittens on the babies? I know another older brother who's just like you. Me? Imagine clipping a baby's nails. I'd be so scared. Yeah. I'd be shaking. I'd be like, oh crap! Do baby fingers grow back? It was like biting through a microwaved carrot. A boiled carrot. Do you think... Okay. Do you have the same problem when you're getting a haircut? Like, I feel like I have no problem standing still. But for some reason, when I'm getting a haircut and they're shaving me, I have just a need to go, hey, yeah. And I have to think, I have to start to actively think, don't move. But it starts to make me shake. And then I'll go, and I'll like jerk. I get jerky sitting in my seat, getting a haircut. I don't know why. Don't move. It's fine. And then I go, I start twitching. I don't know why. It's like if I didn't think about it, I wouldn't move. But because I started to think about it, it makes me want to move. Restlessness? I have the shaky leg. What do they call it? Is that really a thing? Or is that a meme? Like the shaky... They call it like a syndrome, but that's just a meme, right? Is it actually a thing? I have a shaky leg. My dad had that shaking leg. My mom hates it. She says, stop shaking your leg. But I don't even realize I'm doing it. An older brother thing? What? Okay, this is gonna be a long shot. Is there anyone here that lives in California and has been to Capital Seafood? It's so specific. Capital Seafood. It's like a Chinese place. There's this offshoot of the restaurant called Capital Noodle, and at this place they sell like this bacon strip and like this noodle soup. It's not pho, it's very similar to pho. It's some sort of Chinese version of pho. I don't know what it even is, but I've been craving that like crazy. I don't know anything remotely like that where I live. You've heard of it? It's really good. Probably because the parasite in your soft spot is reacting. What? You mean getting a haircut? It's being disturbed, so it's pulling my head like Ratatouille to avoid getting chopped by the clippers? Don't say that. That's scary. That's scary. I don't like that. Okay, so riddle me this. Are you supposed to drink juice when you're sick? Because I thought I've been drinking OJ and grape juice because it's got like vitamins, right? Vitamin C. But I remember reading or hearing that like sugar is bad for colds. Not too acidic. OJ is super acidic though. Pineapple juice. Sugar produces more mucus? Oh no. I've been chugging like, I must have drank half a carton of OJ in the past 2 days. Alright, no more of that then. While I was sick, the first movie I watched was The Equalizer 3. This might be too specific for you guys, but what a weird movie. Is it Denzel Washington? It's like, it's supposed to be this revenge flick, but it was such a weird one. It's the one where he goes to Italy and he starts to like, he gets sentimental for the people that live in Italy in that little town. It was such a, you just watched that today? Dude, that's such a weird one. It's such a weird movie. This weird plot of him going to Italy and like, no, I didn't say I didn't like it. I liked it, but it was just weird. It's such a weird like he's gonna, I don't know. Well, cause I was like waiting for him to leave Italy. You know, I thought he would get better and someone would come after him, but it stays in Italy the whole time. That town, yeah, it's so weird. I liked it though. I watched it all. I watched the whole thing. The thing is, in that movie, sorry, if you don't know Equalizer, this is like, you're gonna have no idea, but you know that kid, the kid in that movie that shoots him in the back? Thing is, his character that he is in the movie, if he really was as brutal and violent as he is in that movie, he would have killed the kid. Like, it's such a, I mean, I know it's for the plot because he gets shot and he has to recover in the town, but like, there's no way his character would not just instantly shoot that kid, right? You know what I mean? He would, like, when he's on the job, he wouldn't have that sympathy. Why would he? Why would he let that kid live? It's a trilogy? I think so. How many Equalizer films? They're great. There's 3. Wait, the third one came out 2 years ago. What? No mercy in the COD lobbies. Yeah, well, you need to turn your brain off for those movies. That's why I'm sick, so I just need something easy to watch. I tried to read my book, but I just couldn't concentrate on the words. Got food poisoning a few months ago and made me appreciate how far modern medicine has come. I would have died of TI. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it out there in the wild as a feral street cat. I don't think I could have survived. OMG, you're reading, you're actually doing it. Hey, I told you, I'm 13 chapters in. Oh man. Oh man, it's only been an hour, but my throat's really not holding up okay. Out of 40 something chapters? Yeah, sorry it's so short today. Oh wait, one more thing. Are they really banning TikTok or is this a meme? Kyo, thank you for the super chat. Get well, Beam. You got me. I think it's Jover. Really? Kujira Lord, thank you for the membership. Welcome back, welcome back. Guess you gotta watch The Sopranos like a normal person now. No, never! Tomorrow? Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Get woke. Ah, that spray is so nasty. Get woke, Caspurr. We promise no beatboxing when you're trying to sleep. What? Is that what you've been doing to me? Okay. I've tried to hold up as best as I could. Oh, sorry the stream was so short. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Get a good Balancer run. Dude, Randon said he reached exponential numbers. I'm still the highest I've gone is like 5 million. I don't understand what cards you guys are picking. I don't get it. Violet, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know 1 hour, that's like ridiculously short, but yeah, I wanted to see. I didn't realize I would be so winded talking, but we'll be back soon. For now, I'm just gonna try to rest up as much as I can. You know, thanks for popping in, saying hi. It was nice. It was nice. Yesterday, I really wanted to stream. I don't know why. I wanted to throw on View a Pinata again. Major Miracle, thanks for the 3 months. Please rest well. I shall wait till next stream. Thank you. Wow, Violet, thanks for the 5. Oh, you just got in here. Violet, thanks for the 5. Gifted. Yeah. Well, I wasn't I thought I would have more stamina than this. I kind of surprised. We often overestimate our body, huh? Balatro, trust me, like, imagine, like, I'm gonna end stream here, and you imagine me on my couch with some slop on Netflix playing, some action movie slop. There's one I put on the other day. Atlas? Never heard of this movie. Supposedly it's new. Some robots or something. And I'm playing Balatro, just laying down there. Alright guys, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna end it now. Well, thanks for chatting with me, keeping me company for a little bit. You guys are the only company I've been able to have besides like my mom dropping off soup for me these past 3 days. I feel bad. I was supposed to go to this thing with my friend. I had to cancel one dinner and then a separate outing that we have been planning ahead of time. It just, man, and then right the last day I needed to work on Nimi's lore video too. I really got hit at the worst time with this. If you could have just waited a week, it would have been perfect. Ginon Boys, thanks for the gifted sub, Ginon. Thank you so much. Alright guys, have a good weekend, okay? Have a good weekend. Eat well. And I'll see you next week, okay? Alright, appreciate you guys. Bye bye. Wish for a speedy recovery for CaspurrCatacini, yeah?